I was sitting alone backstage.
What?
And I was sitting alone backstage.
Yeah.
And it finally dawned on me. I was like, okay, I bet Christina hasn't put the link up in the Morning Disaster chat room. So I was like, what the hell? I'm just sitting here alone. And then I finally put it up, and sure enough, you finally showed up. So I'm not alone anymore. Thank God. Thank God for Steve. I can't believe I'm saying that. Oh, yeah, here we go. Today's show is brought to you by Recon Tex. That's right, Recon Tex Springfield. Right in the corner of 8th and Black, Recon Tex. Why not take your car to Recon and let them give you a detail? Let them give you a tsunami coating and make your car look better than when it was new. It's Recon Tex. Call them today, 217-670-1132. Call them and let them fix your car. Give you that detail that makes it look better than new. Give you a coating, a 3, a 5, a 7-year coating. And for the life of the coating, you don't have to wax your car. All you've got to do is just take it through a car wash. It comes out sparkling clean. That's what you get from Recon Tex. And Just Beds. Just Beds located at 3120 Montvale Drive. If you're on Wabash, it's right behind MCL Cafeteria. You know, that's Montvale. Just make that right turn. If you're traveling west on Wabash, all right, right when you get to Montvale, make a right turn. It's right there. There you go. That's how you get to Just Beds. You can't miss it. They have your bed. Trust me. When you walk into Just Beds, you're going to see their great showroom. Just filled with mattresses. A full-size, queen-size, king-size mattresses. And trust me, your mattress is in there. Just lay on some mattresses, and you'll find one that's comfortable, and you'll go, oh my God, I love this mattress. All you do is pay for it and go home. Once you pay for the mattress, they deliver it. They deliver it. And their prices are great. Their prices are fantastic. You'll be amazed at getting a mattress that will be comfortable, give you a wonderful night's sleep. Just Bed, 3120 Montvale Drive. A great sponsor of the show. We thank them. We love them so much. My name is Ray Lytle. Hello.
My name is Ray Lytle.
No, his name is Steve Stanton.
We're not playing the game?
No, only one of us has ever stolen anything. Only one of us has stolen. That's all I'll say. I'll just leave the rest out. Anyway, we're here. We're live. And you're not. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning.
Oh, how are you, buddy?
Oh, just wonderful.
Hey.
Wonderful day.
Good morning, TJ. Christina says, "Hey, I sent a message saying I'd be late." Oh, I didn't see your message, Christina.
I saw it.
All I know is I was sitting backstage all alone. I'm like, where the hell is everybody? And then
I thought, where the fuck was Ray at? God damn.
And then I looked, and I was like, oh God, the link was never sent out. So then I sent it out. And thank God Steve showed up. TJ says the way Ray is talking sounds like Jason screwed up the setup for the show again.
I don't know. Possibly.
Christina says, yes, blame Jason. Tom says good morning. Jen says good morning.
Hey.
Diane says good morning.
Oh, good.
Tom says, which one is Ray? I can't tell. They look so much alike. How dare you? That's what I have to say. How dare you? That's insulting. That is insulting to me to say that I look so much like Steve. I'm not pasty white with white hair. Good Lord. DA says Ray Lytle morning with Steve's pooping disaster. You didn't poop today, did you? Christina says, I'm sure Ray has stolen some people's virginity. Ray didn't steal. I never stole anyone's virginity. I imagine I accepted someone's virginity. I never stole it. Make me sound like a rapist when you say that. And by the way, I never knew like I never knew a girl was a virgin until like after. You know what I mean? Like when I was younger, I was with some girls where it was their first time, but they told me after. They never told me beforehand. You know, they never told me beforehand. They told me after.
Oh,
but I have not accepted anyone's virginity in a long. I mean, I was a teenager last time that happened, you know. Sydney says, "Is Christina still a boo crew?" No, I think she's home, but I just think, you know, she was probably a boo crew last night till really late. Brandon says, "Good morning." Hey, Brandon.
Good morning, Brandon.
DJ says, I believe there's only one person on the show that wants to rape anyone. Well, I hope there's no one on the show that wants to rape anyone. But if there was, in fact, a rapist, if there is, in fact, a rapist,
I have never raped anyone.
I'm just saying, if there is a rapist on the show, would anyone like to guess who that person is? And I would hope. I would hope it is not I. You know what I mean? I certainly don't want anyone to think that I am a rapist.
I'm not saying I wouldn't, but
so you have thought that maybe you would rape?
Oh yeah. I have it all planned out in my head.
Wait, you planned a rape in your head?
Yeah.
Oh, that just sounds.
A couple of them. A couple of different ones. With different people.
That just sounds disturbing. So you said there are several situations where you have planned a rape.
Yeah. You've never done that?
No, I've never planned a rape. No, of course not.
Well, it's not necessarily a rape, it's a fantasy.
You've had fantasies where you're raping someone? Good Lord, no, I've never had a fantasy like that. No. What are your rape fantasies?
Well, I can't discuss it.
Well, it sounds very disturbing. You've actually had a fantasy where you are committing a rape. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Wow. Yeah, I don't.
Well, I don't mean that. No, I'm not talking, a beating type of deal, but even though she says no, yes.
Well,
Is that still rape?
to me, yes. Yeah. I mean, good Lord. Explain your fantasy. Explain your fantasies, because you said you had multiple.
Well,
Oh, let me just say, Karen, happy colonoscopy day to you.
oh yeah. Oh.
Big D, don't fall into the trap of agreeing with Steve that somehow you have planned rapes in your head. That just, good Lord. Thank you, Karen. Yes, FBI, are you listening?
No, I've never done it. I have. It has been a fantasy, yes, and it has been.
When did you?
It's been a recent fantasy.
How old were you when you started planning these rapes? By the way, I have never had a fantasy of me raping someone. Good Lord.
Oh yeah.
So please share if you can.
Well, let's just say we're not going to use any names, but let's just say.
So you have recently had rape fantasies? Oh my!
Within the last 2 years, yeah.
Oh, good Lord. He just said Steve rapes them. Would that be penetrative? Oh my God, Cindy! Thank you, Cindy. Cindy's saying what I'm thinking. Good Lord. Karen says no normal person has rape fantasies. Oh, good Lord. Tom says he has never had a fantasy about raping anyone. Not once. Of course not. No. What goes on in these fantasies?
Sex.
Okay, with who?
A woman.
All right. Is it someone that you know kind of very well, or
no? I don't know her very well. She's a neighbor.
So you've had fantasies about one of your neighbors?
Yeah. Well, I went over to talk to her.
Yeah.
She likes to talk a lot, and I don't like to talk to her. And then things went. Then she went in the bedroom. I followed her in there, and I pushed her on the bed, and I was holding her down with one arm and pulling her leggings off with the other arm. She's like, "Stop! And I just keep going.
That sounds horrible, by the way. That does. You do realize you're not supposed to have sex with anyone that says you're not supposed to have sex with anyone that says no. That's disturbing to do so. Steve Bucket, let's commit every crime. Jen wants to know if it's your neighbor Shelly.
No.
Have you had fantasies about Shelly?
No. Well,
Tom says Steve wants to rape Martha. No, Martha was in.
I don't need to rape Martha.
Wait, Big D says the National Institute of Health says current research indicates between 31 and 57% of women have fantasies in which they are forced into sex against their will. And for 9% to 17% of women, these are frequent or favorite fantasy experience.
Oh.
Okay, well, we're talking about men. We're talking about a man who's having fantasies that he's raping someone. You know, show me, please, Big D, find the research that shows me it's normal to fantasize about raping someone.
That has to be a thing. I mean,
no, I've never heard of that. Have you ever had fantasies where you're being raped? Kelly says, Shelly is your neighbor. Yes, Shelly is his neighbor.
No.
Yeah, Steve's thinking about Shelly's.
No, it's not.
Vagina. Hey,
No.
you want to see my vagina?
Tom says, mark this episode as States Exhibit 1A. TJ guesses it's your neighbor Robin. Is it your
No.
neighbor Robin that you're raping?
No. I've discussed this. I've discussed it.
Leave it to Big D with the statistics to support Steve. Of course, Big D has statistics to support Steve. But as Big D says, according to this room, no normal person fantasizes about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Big D says, in a more recent study among more than 4,000 Americans, 61% of female respondents had fantasized about being forced to have sex. Meanwhile, the numbers were 54% among men. Okay, but they were being forced. So as a man, you might have a fantasy that perhaps a woman comes on to you.
Right.
Or maybe you're gay and you have a fantasy that's another man is coming out to you to have sex, and you willingly have sex. I'm just saying that's a different thing.
Right.
Willingly having, or someone fantasizing about being raped is a lot different than fantasizing about raping someone. Cindy says, is it the yoga lady, Debbie? Is that who you fantasized up? Poor Debbie. Oh, my God. We need to watch Debbie. Karen says, perhaps we need this question on the presidential ballot. Have you ever fantasized about raping someone or being raped? I'm telling you, people have not fantasized about raping someone. That just seems disturbing. But you have them all the time, Steve?
Not all the time.
It's a regular fantasy for you?
No.
You ever fantasize about being raped?
Well,
so you're always the raper, not the rapee in your fantasies.
Right. Which I don't know how that works, because you need to have some kind of strength, and I don't have any strength. Best I could do was fold my seat. Is just once I get the clothes, I'll just fall on top of her. Then she won't be able to move. Yeah.
So in your fantasies, is it penetrative? Are you penetrating them? Or are you with your penis?
She's struggling to get up, and I'm holding her down. And she keeps saying, stop. I'm going to tell. Stop. And I don't stop. I just keep on going.
But okay, and is your penis bigger in your fantasies, or is it still tiny?
I think it's bigger.
Because the way you explain your penis, I'm just going, I certainly have never seen your penis. I'm just going with how you talk about your penis.
It's very small.
With the way you talk about it, it seems like you'd need help getting it in there. You know what I mean? You need the
Well, I don't. I think if I was even to be able to get to that point, like where I was able to push someone on the bed, and then get a woman on the bed, not someone, a woman on the bed, and I think most of the time, like I have shorts on right now, they come down pretty quick. I think the excitement of especially if I get her pants off first.
Yeah.
I think, it will be.
Okay, so now you're getting excited. Now you're getting excited just because you got you forced the pants off of someone.
Right.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is purely disgusting. So you ended up taking off the pants or forcing the pants off of someone,
Right.
and
She's naked. I
she's-
stripped her. Yeah, I've got all of her clothes off.
TJ says, didn't Steve have fantasies about sexually assaulting a member of the show that is transgender? You have you fantasized about raping a transgender person?
No.
You have not. Okay. Hmm.
Well, no. I did have a fantasy about being in a hot tub with a transgender person.
You had fantasies about being in a hot tub.
Yeah.
Did you rape the transgender person in the hot tub, or
I don't know. I don't
Uh-oh.
believe so.
so they willingly? But did they force you to have sex, or were you accepted it, or with the
No.
transgender person in your fantasy? Was it rape going on, or was it
No.
okay? Please excuse me for eating a banana, but I have to get energy. It's not that how much you think I was a pervert eating a banana during this discussion. It's so disturbing. No, Steve should not send me a dick. That's the last thing that I want is a dick pic from Steve. In fact, I don't want a dick pic from anyone. In fact, I don't want nude pics from anyone. I can't remember the last time I got a nude pic, and it was probably Big D sent me. If anybody sent me something, it was probably Big D. It's been a long time since I got a nude pic from anyone. And before you think it was not Big D taking a picture of himself to me. He had sent me a pic that he had taken that had someone nude in it, I think. So in your rape fantasies that you you said you've had, how old were you when you started having these fantasies?
56.
Oh, so you recently started having these.
Yeah.
This hasn't been a whole life thing?
No, because just up until the last for the last 5 years, I haven't had the touch of a female.
Mhm.
Not as necessarily having sex with them, but they can still do other things. But
You haven't even had the touch?
No. Well, to that one, I'll tell you that one date with that one gal, that Mary gal, that was the last one before she went to prison, I think. But that got pretty hot and heavy. But that was it. Oh, Martha, and it was so quick I forgot it.
I thought the Martha episode turned you on.
Oh yeah, it did. It turned me on so much. She didn't have to touch me. It was already done by the time.
You told me that it was hot. You said your encounter with Martha was hot. It was a hot encounter. Tom says, if you went to prison and your cellmate wanted to rape you, would you let them? Good Lord. What a terrible question. You wouldn't let your cellmate rape you, would you?
It depended.
What?
It depended.
It depends. You
Yeah.
might let your cellmate rape you?
Yeah. Is he? What's he? What if I don't let him rape me? Is he going to beat the shit out of me?
Cindy says, not even the tampon lady. You didn't fantasize about raping her?
No.
Yeah, you never even had sex with her, did you?
No.
Sorry to hear
No.
that.
We just made out.
Well, you got a little something out of it. Yeah. Even my wife doesn't like to rape. Even my wife doesn't like to make out with me. I almost said my wife doesn't like to rape me, but That's obvious. When I say my wife doesn't take the time to make out with me, I think I'm still a good make outer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she, you know, she likes to skip the kissing and go right to the good stuff, you know. There's not a lot of making out going on. Yeah. So would you purposely drop the soap at shower time if you're in prison? Just to encourage rapes?
Well, if it was that or, get beat to a pulp, I'd probably take it in the rear.
So you would, okay. So you would accept the raping
Yeah.
of a prison cellmate just to make your life easier. No, good for you, Steve. Yeah. Maybe your cellmate would become your soulmate. Your cellmate could be your soulmate.
I don't think so.
Sounds like a song. Oh, well. It's a hell of a way to start the show. It was a hell of a way for you to start the show, I'll tell you
Exactly.
that. So you have fantasized about raping your neighbors. Tom wants to know if you would orally please men in prison, because you did seem to jump right to.
I think I would rather just let him.
In your prison.
Yeah, I think I would just, because I'd rather not see what's going on, So I think I would just rather just keep my eyes closed and just.
So you would accept anal sex with a man before you would orally take care of them.
Right. Exactly.
Well, do you think you'd be good at orally pleasing a man, or
no?
So you don't think you know how to do it properly?
No.
Sydney says, I dropped the soap in the shower and I found a soulmate. That sounds like a New Country song. I dropped my soap in the shower and found a soulmate. Dropped the soap in the shower and found a soulmate. Sounds like we're onto something there. Well, the things we find out on this show. Oh my God. Oh, heavens. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Good old Steve. Oh, well. Should I change the subjects, or do you want to continue?
If you want to change it,
would you like to just continue with your?
I was gonna change the subject. Did you hear that Highway 40 between Asheville and Knoxville that got washed away in the hurricane? It's going to be closed for over a year.
They said that the whole interstate was washed out. Right? Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah,
isn't it? It was kind of strange that they were warning Florida about this Category 4 hurricane hitting it, and the place that ended up getting the most damage
was
Carolina. So the hurricane actually went up before it caused the most amount of damage. And my daughter was just in the Carolinas,
Oh wow,
and
that's crazy.
yeah, now I don't think you can drive to. Is it
No.
Asheville? You can't drive to.
Yeah.
Jason says his sister lives there in Asheville. Oh my God.
Oh wow, yeah. Asheville's bad.
By the way, TJ says the National Hurricane Center says the next one's headed right towards us. Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, climate change has the hurricanes being worse than they've ever
Yeah.
been. I mean, this is always hurricane season. Hurricane season is always September, October. You know what I mean? That's always peak hurricane season. But it's scary. This last hurricane was amazing. Oh well. Of course, being in Illinois, we've never gone through them. But I've lived on the Gulf Coast, and we had we had hurricanes heading for us, always turned into tropical storms. Of course, I lived there back in late 80s and 90, but those were crazy. Those were crazy. And I'll tell you what, when they tell you to evacuate,
yeah,
you got to get the hell out of there. Big D says you should be on an aircraft carrier in the middle.
Holy shit.
Oh my God, I couldn't imagine that. But you can't evacuate an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Right? What do they just make you hunker down in an aircraft carrier, or how's that work, Big D?
I would think they probably lock everybody in their rooms.
What I imagine the Navy just tells them, brace yourself for whatever.
Oh,
and I imagine the ship is just
toss and turn.
Yeah.
Even an aircraft carrier. Damn.
But they're pretty big, right?
Yeah. Huge. I've never seen one personally. I don't think.
Oh, dude, they're gigantic. When I lived in Texas, there was they took an aircraft carrier that they were retiring, and they put it in the Gulf. You know what I mean? And I think they eventually turned it into a museum or something. But they put it in the Gulf. That's where they retired it to, and it was just sitting in the Gulf, and it was so gigantic. And I would drive by sometimes, and I'd be like, "Holy shit! Look at the size of that." Just because when you look at Eagle, you just think to yourself, how many people could live on that at one time? It is really amazing. Big D says they look big, but when you're on it, they aren't that big. Well, when you realize how many people they put, yeah, it was the USS Lexington. Yeah, that they moved it there when I was still living there, TJ. That's when they moved it there. But I guess if you're just one of the people, living on the living on it, it can't be, they don't have gigantic rooms.
No, yeah.
Big D says his last cruise There was 5,200 people on board. God,
That was more
damn.
people that live in my hometown. That's 5 times.
5,200 people. Yeah, I grew up in a town of 3,000 some odd people. My God, that is crazy. And they're small rooms, right? So think about all those little rooms in one
Oh,
ship.
yeah.
It's really good, Lord.
Wow. 5,200.
But there's lots of sex going on in that ship, isn't it? Mm. Hold on, I'm getting a water.
Oh. Yeah.
Big D says he didn't have a bedroom. He said his division's sleeping space was a massive open room with 350 beds in it. So he didn't even have a bedroom. He didn't even have a bedroom. He just had a bed in an open area. Did the beds how were the beds what were they, bolted to the floor, or were they, you know what I mean? How did
Shit, yeah.
or were they just, did the beds move, or damn. It's just crazy. He says he went to wake up a fellow seaman. I guess
Yeah.
I guess Navy has seamen, you know. He went to go wake up a fellow seaman for a watch, and he interrupted him and his friend.
Oh.
So were they having gay sex, or was it was he having was there a female, a sea woman, or I don't know what they call them? Was it gay sex going on in the bed, Big D, or was it him and a female seaman going at it? I'm just wondering what you interrupted. Not that it matters, but you know, just so Steve can have proper fantasies about this situation. Let him know, was it sex with a male or female seaman? Oh, that's nice. Jen says Big D told her they were mouth to groin.
Oh.
So did Big D did so Big D witnessed some gay sex. I didn't know that. Oh. Christina says Big D would have been Steve would have been dong gazing. Would you have dong gazed had you gone into the military, Steve? Or was that just for football?
If we all had the shower in one open thing, yeah.
So you just dong gazed in the shower.
Right.
So like in your PE class, did you dong gaze in the shower?
No, because I didn't take a shower after PE.
Big D says on the ship they were bolted to the floor and the ceiling, 3 beds high.
Oh shit, that would suck.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd want maybe the lower bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because I like sitting on beds. I like sitting on beds where my feet are on the floor. You know what I mean? I think I'd be most comfortable on the bottom bed. Besides, I don't want to climb a ladder to get in.
Right.
You know?
Although if the ship was going to sink,
Yeah. And Big D says you don't sit in them at all. You just
Oh,
sleep in them. Yeah, I never even thought about going into the military. Just because my father was in the military and he was so anti,
right.
he was so anti-military. Oh, now Big D is sending me photos.
Oh,
So he sent me, Big D just sent photos of the beds. So now that I look at this photo, I don't think I'd want the lower bed.
oh,
But you couldn't sit up in any of the beds.
no.
I'd be too claustrophobic to be in the bottom bunk.
That's about, yeah. That's about as tight as I could be, and I couldn't go any closer than that. I think I could probably handle that.
I
Not
don't
that
know.
bottom one.
Man, there's no way I can get in the bottom one. That's too claustrophobic, right?
Yeah. The top one's, yeah, I could do the top of the middle. I don't think I could do the bottom. I said, might as well lay on the floor.
Yeah, I think I could do middle one. I don't know how I'd get. How do you get on the top bunk?
I guess you climb on the outside of it.
I mean, how do you even get up there? It'd have to be middle bed for me, middle bunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was once in a tour bus and they had beds like that in the tour bus. And I was like, well, no, I'll just sleep on the couch out in the main area.
And you had to keep your clothes on neat in those little bitty lockers?
Yeah. Of course, Big D said, you work, you eat, you sleep, rinse and repeat. He said he had top rack and was just below the flight deck.
Oh, man.
The catch wires to stop the aircraft, so it was very loud. But he says you get used to the noise. But it sounds like they didn't spend a lot of time in bed other than to sleep. Man, he said, you just pull yourself up. You're young and a lot more fit. Yeah, fat people could not fit in those bunks, right?
Yeah, that's what the Marines told me.
Steve is the bottom and Ray is the top. Don't ask, don't tell, guys. Well, no, I think I'd be a middle in that. I don't think, even at my lightest that I've ever been, I look like I'd be uncomfortable sleeping in that bed. Good Lord. And it looks cramped, doesn't it? I mean, look, there's not much of a hallway or anything there. Like, you get up in the middle of the night to go take a piss. Where the hell are you gonna go? Where's the bathroom? How are you supposed to find yourself around there? You know what I mean? You'd be running into lockers, and I don't know, dude. It seems crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So how
are you gonna get up and go to the bathroom? It's nuts.
I don't see it. I don't see shit anywhere near there. I see more bunks.
Yeah. And Big D says he was technically militarily fat.
Oh, wow.
But he still did it. DA says Steve wanted to join the Navy and be on a boat that sank. From what he understands, he wanted to drown with seamen. Good. Big D says there were red lights
on in birthing spaces, lights were off most of the time since people sleep all hours of the day. I'm just how do you so you look for the lights that would lead you to the bathroom? Of course they didn't. Guys our age were not in the military, right? By our age, they're no longer in the military.
Right. Yeah.
Because you don't start waking up in the middle of the night to go pee until you hit, that probably started late 40s. Don't you think?
Yeah. And it's just all at 350 people. How do you learn where the fuck your bed is? I mean, if I got out of bed, I had yet to remember.
You'd never find your.
Yeah.
Of course, it does look like there's numbers. There's 34, 35.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's numbers on your bed, but 35, 36. Yeah, just how do you know which bed is yours? And Big D says that big open berthing, we had one bathroom with 20 urinals and 20 shitters in it.
Does it have doors on the shitters?
Were there Big D, were there doors on the shitter? That's what's bothering Steve. And if you have 50 some odd hundred people pooping at one time, good Lord.
Oh, no doors.
And Big D says, actually, there are some older enlisted people that finally retire in their 50s. Holy shit.
But they're not sleeping in those things. If they're still in the military in their 50s, they're sleeping in big quarters.
Big D says that they don't have doors on them.
I'd have a problem pooping.
You could not poop in an open.
Oh no!
Well, isn't prison an open shitter, right?
I think it's in your cell. I think you have just the only other person that would see you would be your cellmate.
Yeah, but don't you think that would be uncomfortable?
Yeah, it'd still be uncomfortable because you're still going to smell it. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be uncomfortable for me.
But you're talking about 20 shooters on one side of the wall and 20 shooters on the other side of the wall. He's talk to you. Hey, what's up, buddy?
That would be very uncomfortable while someone's
you come here
right there in the same room as me. You know what I mean? That would be very odd. I'm telling you, I don't think I could do it. Because when I went to college, we had dorm rooms, okay? And in between each dorm room, there was a bathroom.
Oh.
And so the bathroom would be for 4 different people.
Right.
But there was a room, all right? This sounds like it's something I should draw. Don't you feel like I should draw this, Steve?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the last thing I drew, and I don't even know what.
Yeah.
This is the last picture I drew. So let me draw a new picture now. I have no idea what that was that I drew, but
so that's me masturbating.
Oh, so let me move the picture of Steve masturbating. And I'll draw. All right, here was our dorm rooms. So there was here was a dorm room. There was There were 2 desks.
Right.
All right. And then there were 2 beds. All right.
Yeah.
And here's the door. All right. And then down here would be the door. So you had your door to get in, right?
Right.
And then there'd be my roommate's desk right there. Then his bed. Then my bed. And my desk. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then there'd be a door right here. And that door led to a bathroom. There's a bathroom that had a sink. There was a sink and shelf and
Mm-hmm.
there was medicine cabinets. Okay. And then there was a shower.
Right.
There was a big shower too, so. And of course a toilet. All right. So here was the dorm room in college. All right. And it would lead to the bathroom right here,
Right.
which this was a shower, This was a shower here.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a toilet. And there was a sink. And there was a door right there that led to our neighbor's dorm room. That had their beds. And their desks. So it was like suites. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you'd go into your room, and there'd be your dorm room. There'd be a bathroom. And then your neighbor would have their dorm room. But you guys shared the same bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
Cool.
That's how our dorm rooms were in college. You did not live in the dorm in college, though, right?
No, we lived in a 3-bedroom apartment.
Yeah. No. No, I like my dorm room because my roommate was a soccer player, and he would go on the road for soccer games. You know what I mean? And then I'd invite women to come into, my dorm when he was gone.
Oh.
And they would do trips like, they would have to take far trips, so they'd go stay in a hotel when he'd be playing.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, all right. Because he'd be like, Raymond, We're going to Florida. We're going to Florida to play for Raymond. We're going to Florida. I'll be back next week. Oh, fuck. That means I'm going to get the rest of the week? Oh, shit. So then I'd have, I could sneak a girl into my room and, have some fun. Knowing that.
Yeah, you didn't have to worry about the roommate.
Yeah. That would be great. So I'll tell you, I enjoyed. I actually. Hold on, turn this. I'm getting. Holy crap! How do I turn the sound off? I don't know if you guys can hear it. All right, there we go. Okay, sorry, Steve. I clicked on TikTok for some reason on my other page, and all right. And I was hearing it. All of a sudden, I could hear the videos, and I'm like, well, I don't want to hear TikTok videos, Because we're going to start broadcasting. We're going to start broadcasting on TikTok as soon as Jason comes back.
Cool.
As soon as Jason somehow puts us on TikTok. Because I'm not sure how to do it.
Right.
Jason knows how to, Jason knows how to put us live on TikTok. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're ready to go live on TikTok. Just we're ready to do it. I just have to figure out how. And there's a whole in our broadcast software that we use. Our broadcast software is how we go live now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all that stuff, or X. It's also how we are going to go live on TikTok, but I don't know how the hell to do it. So Jason has to Big D says he figured out a way to stream nudity from StreamYard to Twitter. Well, we have StreamYard. We have StreamYard, Big D. That's what we use. He says the StreamYard software is so expensive. I'll tell you right now, I know. I pay for the StreamYard software. I know how expensive it is. All the money that I bring in from subscribers, most of it goes to StreamYard. Trust me, I am well aware of the cost of StreamYard. And it just went up again, so. But now we can broadcast to TikTok and stuff. But I can't figure out how to do it. Oh, look at Christina. You just enter the TikTok URL and stream. Well, Christina, maybe if you were in here, you could do it, but I don't know how.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I've been wanting to go live on my TikTok, but I can't. I have to do it on my phone. I don't want to do it on my phone.
We could go live, but I just don't know how to do it. And we tried it once.
Right.
We tried it once with Jason, but then we had to end up starting the show. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just do it again. And Jason has not been back with us. He has not been back. So yeah. So no, we're ready to go live now on TikTok, but Jason's got to be in there to make us live. You know, I don't know how any of it works. I don't know if we do it from our I don't know what we do. There's a click to watch live and there's a button that says click to go live. I think that I have to hit. But I couldn't find the button. You know what I mean? I couldn't find it. So we can go live as soon as Jason tells me where the button is. But we ran out of time.
Oh,
The
yeah.
last time we were going to go live, we ran out of we had to end up starting the show, so we couldn't fuck with it anymore. If Jason's going to be on tonight's show, maybe we can do the subscriber show on TikTok. But then again, why would we do a subscriber show on TikTok? That makes no sense.
Right.
You know, it was just going to be for the free shows. Christina says, you have to go live from your end to get the info and then enter info to make a new destination from you. If I knew how to do that, we'd do it. I don't even know how to go live on my TikTok. There's a button you have to hit on your TikTok that makes you go live. If I knew where the button was, you know, if someone told me where the button was, like, for example, okay, if someone told me where the button was, if I knew, I'd hit the button that says go live. I don't know how to get there. Like, for example, I'll show you. This is what my TikTok looks like, okay? But I don't see anywhere on the TikTok where it says go live. Click here to go live. All right? I'll show you guys. I'll show you my TikTok. And maybe one of you guys can point it out. Like, here's my TikTok. All right? Where do I click here to go live? You know what I mean? Where do I click, Steve? Where do I click to go live? I have no idea. You know what I mean? Tell me what I click to go live. And then Christina says all we have to do is, because I'd love to try it now to just see, you know, we still got 15 minutes left of the show. We can do a sample live right now with me and Steve.
Right.
Brandon says it sure sounds overly complicated for something simple. Jason says he should be able to set it up so it's as easy as Facebook and YouTube. It sure seems like it. Just you guys see my TikTok.
Right.
What button do I hit to go live? Someone please explain to me what button I hit. And view profile, setting, dark mode. I don't know what dark mode is or light mode. Oh, okay. That looks better, by the way. I've never done
Yeah.
that. Or use a device theme. I don't know what that means. I like dark mode. Did you like dark mode better?
Yeah, I like the dark mode better.
Dark mode. I do need a tech savvy producer. You're right. I need to do like the old times. Big D says, what is the live option at the top left? All right, top left is right over here. You mean over here somewhere?
Yeah.
I think that's just live videos going on.
So you can see live, so you can watch live.
Those are other people's lives.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, you type in their profile. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You click that, and then you see, everybody that's live right now.
All right.
Yeah, there's stock market live. Oh, that sounds boring as hell. There's somebody playing.
Yeah. Whoa.
Looks like Atari baseball or something.
Tecmo Bowl. Lots of game players. I hate those.
Yeah, so.
Oh, there we go.
There's two girls sitting in a bed with no bra. This is Steve would like that. No bras. There's some dude playing chess. Boy, see, we've got to be more exciting than them, right? I mean, son of a bitch. I'd rather watch us than a dude playing chess. Right?
Yeah.
There's mortgage talk. Oh my God. Who the hell would want to tune into mortgage talk? Oh. That sounds terrible. Yeah, so Big D, when I click live, it's just other people live. It's not me live.
Oh, there we go, baby.
Mm-hmm. I wish that it was a button that I clicked to go live.
Right, yeah.
Christina says, go to your profile page. This is my profile page right here. This is my profile page. There's edit profile.
It says edit profile.
People I'm following, people that are following me. It says check out our live shows, but we don't know how to do it. But we don't know how to do live shows. I wish I knew how. If I would do a sample live show right now, but I have no idea.
Yeah.
Christina says, hit the plus sign at the bottom.
At the bottom of what?
At the bottom of what?
There's no plus sign at the bottom.
I'm looking. This is my profile page. I don't see any plus sign at the bottom of my profile page. Oh, let me see. What's Creator Tools? Let's see. Creator Tools. Oh, Live Studio. Maybe that. Do you think that's it, Steve?
Could be.
All right. Live Studio. No, this doesn't look like anything. All right. So go live with Live Studio. You get 14. What are the complete requirements to get the 14-day access? But we're not. This is for gaming stuff. We're not gaming creators. I don't know. I wish somebody would tell me how we do it.
Oh, yeah.
So, Christina, what are we supposed to do? Corey says, if only you had a TikTok expert like Nick Talk on the show.
Exactly.
You're right. If only we had Nick Talk still on the show.
Yep.
But Nick Talk's wife decided she hated me, and Although I didn't do anything to her, but
Right? Exactly.
she got mad at her husband, and somehow it was my fault, I guess. I don't know. But I wish we would, I wish we could go. I wish we could go live. I just don't know how to do it. Huh. Tom wants to know if Steve raped her. I don't think Steve.
No.
I don't think Steve raped anyone. At least I hope not.
I don't even know Nick's wife.
No, she's nice, but she just decided she got. But
Yeah.
sounded like she should have been mad at Nick,
Yeah.
but she got mad at me like it was my fault. I don't know why she got mad at Nick. Something because Nick was. Because Nick was doing videos.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
People, how do you do it? Yeah, I wish I understood. I wish I understood it. Oh, Christina says I have to download the live studio. Well, I was just all right. Download for Windows. Okay, so I'm downloading. All right, so I'm downloading. Now I just want to see if we can. Now I just want to see if we can go live. So there we go. I've just downloaded Live Studio. Let me try to click on it. I'll try to click on Live Studio. Which, by the way, it seems that I've. Do you want to allow you this app to make changes to your device? What do you think, Steve? Yes. Okay, so now I'm trying to install it. Okay. And then you tell me what to do, Christina. You tell me what to do, and Steve and I will do it. Okay. So Christina says, download the Live Studio, which I just downloaded the Live Studio. And it is installing right now. It's installing to our computer. And let me go click finish. All right. Welcome to Live Studio. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay. Now I have to allow it. And then what do I click? Let me click my phone number. Okay, hold on. Steve, you read if Christina writes anything. Read Why
to
are
it.
you speeching up?
Why? What?
Why is your voice on and off?
I don't know, Steve. I'm trying.
Oh,
I'm trying to use the you know. All right, so it said it's sending me a code. Okay, let me see what the code is. It sent me a code. All right, then I'll enter the code. Can you hear me, Steve?
Yeah.
Let me know if you.
you said you entered the code.
No. All right. All right. So I just entered the code, and it just logged me in. Okay. All right. So Christina, it's logging us in right now. I'd love to be able to go live. Okay. So it says set up now. Get started. Now tell me what you need us to do next. All right. So what do? I click next. I set up a layout orientation. What do I do then, Steve? Do you see a button that says add scene? Do I see a button that says add scene? Yes. Yeah, what do I click then? There's a button that says add scene. What should I click? Screen sharing? Tell me what I click, Christina. It says, can you hear me, Steve?
Yeah. It sounds fine now. It was messing with you a little bit, but you found fine now.
Well, tell me, she said, do I see a button that says add scene? I see a button, yes. What do I click next? Do I click screen sharing? Portrait, landscape? Is there a red start button? Let me click next. There's a default device. Yeah. And then I click finish. Okay. So I click now. Is there a red start button? Click start. I'm not sure what I'm doing. No, this is something wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Son of a bitch. I have no idea. How does this go to StreamYard?
Exactly.
Yeah, just tell me what we're supposed to do. And I'd love to do it. I don't know what any of this stuff. I swear to God. I have no idea how any of this stuff works. I wish to God I knew. I wish to God I understood it. And we could add different chats and all kinds of stuff, but I don't know. Shit, I don't know how any of this I don't know how any of it works. Do you see a button that says this is a bad idea? I think Phil might be right, but I would love to go live for the last few minutes of the show so we can just test it.
Right.
But I don't have a producer. I just wish I had someone that knew how to hook up StreamYard to our TikTok.
Right.
I would have tried it before. I don't understand it. And Jason got pissed off when I was trying to do it with him. People yell at me too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. I don't know. I just don't know, Steve.
I have no clue. So
Yeah,
I have no help at all.
I really have no clue how any of this stuff works. I wish I did. But I don't know. I just think I'm too stupid to figure this out. I really, I don't think I'm smart enough. I must not be smart enough to do this.
I know I'm not.
Just somebody tell me what I'm supposed to do. If someone would tell me, I don't know. Corey says someone needs to walk you through it like you're teaching a child learning to tie a shoe. You're right. Big D says he knows he's not going to show us. This is why he's going to retire from IT. I don't know. I wish I knew how to. If I knew how to do it, did Christina not say she knew how to do it? I just don't know. Brandon says he's sure we could find tutorials on YouTube.
Well, yeah, but
no, I don't have the patience. I do not have the patience to watch a YouTube telling me how. I certainly don't have the patience to watch a YouTube telling me how to do it. I wish I was smarter. I really do. I'm just not.
let's see, you're smart about
Big D says Christina could, but she's busy diddling herself to old screen caps of Steve's tits. Maybe she is diddling herself. I don't know, but I don't know. I blame that fucking Jason. Dan says we all wish Ray was smart. How dare you, Dan? DA says if he didn't have to work, he would probably be the best producer. He could pull sound clips and add them as needed. He understands tech and could explain it to even Steve. Yeah, I think he would be right. But Christina says you have to go live from your account to get the info we need to enter into your streamer. Yeah, but I am live from my account. I'm live from my account. Absolutely. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I am live from my account, I think. She told me to download that thing.
Right.
I bet I shouldn't have downloaded it.
That's crazy you had to go through all that because I'm looking at my profile.
Yeah.
Just like yours. And under my profile it says TikTok Studio.
Yeah.
I click on that. And all I have to do.
You're looking at a phone though. I'm not trying to go live from a phone. I'm trying to go live from.
That's true.
I'm trying to go live from. I'm going live from somewhere else. I don't know anything about. I know nothing about going live from my phone. I just want to go live from. I just want to go live from TikTok. I honestly have no idea how. I don't have any idea how any of this stuff works. Any idea, Steve?
Nope. You asking the wrong person. I can't hardly even fucking.
You can't even what?
I don't know. I can't even anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I understood how to do this. Because there's got to be a way that I could just take our StreamYard. I just wish I could take our StreamYard. Big D says maybe if a naked Deidre came in, she could figure it out. My wife's in Texas, so yeah. My wife's in Texas, Big D. She's not here. So she's not doing us any. She's not doing us any good. Because she's in Texas. I can't find anything. I've already downloaded the thing that Christina told me to download.
Right.
And I did. I've got a box up that says add source. I clicked so it says add source. So I'm trying to add source, but but I don't know I don't know what to add. Oh, window capture. Oh, let me try this. I'm going to try window capture. All right. Yeah, I don't get it. No, that's not the page that I want to add. So I did. I clicked on a screen sharing option. I clicked on a screen sharing option, but I want to share the. I want to share. Christina says, "Does it say add camera?" Thanks for reading what Christina said, Steve, which is what I asked you to read. Does it say add camera in the add source menu? Oh, now Steve logged off. Oh, for God's sakes. Add source. Yeah, it's got an add camera. Yeah. I asked Steve to do one thing. He didn't do any of it. I just asked him to read when Christina wrote something, read to me what she wrote, but instead he got he pussed out and he logged out. Oh, Jesus. I just want to go live. I just want to go live. I don't know how I don't know how. I can't tell if I don't know, man. Hmm. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I wish I understood. I wish I understood it, but I seriously. Jason says he will set it up so you can go straight from stream. Well, why didn't he set it up last time? Christina says add camera to see if the live button pops up. No, because my camera right now is busy on StreamYard. So I can't add my camera. I can't add my camera because it's on StreamYard right now. You know what I mean? So I don't know how to do it. I literally have no idea. Why do they make it so hard for this? You know. And how do young people? Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. I think I got something. Okay. I think I got something. This is I think this is what I want. I think. All right, yeah. Apply. Let me hit apply. Huh. Well, we had it. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Huh. Well, I had it for a second. We had it for a second. So what? I was doing screen sharing. I was doing the screen sharing and that seemed to work, the screen sharing. You know what I mean? All right. All right. Oh, Christina, I think I figured it out. I think I just figured something out. I think I just figured it out. I'm not sure, but okay. So why I think I might have gotten it. What do I do now? Please forgive me if you guys can't understand anything that's going on because all right. Christina says we need the server URL and stream key. So the screen sharing seemed to work. The screen sharing is what we needed to do. So do I click? I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I had it. God damn. I had it for like a second. All right. I had it for a sec. I did have it for a second. It's very frustrating. All right. That's what I want is the screen sharing. Now, how do I go live? Because I did figure out the screen sharing. Because they're showing me an example of my they're showing me an example of my live feed, and it looks like the show. But then I can't do anything. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I don't know. I need someone a lot smarter than me. I need someone with a better attention span than me. And I need to get someone other than Steve. And Jason, I'm not going to send you my TikTok login info. I don't even know my TikTok login info. I don't know what my login info is. And why the fuck would I send you my TikTok login over the air? So I'm going to give everybody my TikTok information? Jesus Christ, no. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm doing what it said. I've got. I know you guys aren't going to believe this, but I do have. There's got to be a way to show you this. Let me show you. Let me try to show you. I'm going to try to show you what I'm seeing. There's TikTok Live Studio. So I don't know if you guys could see, but I'm trying to show you what it is that I see in my TikTok Live Studio. So you guys would understand. All right, where's my? Well, I did have the. It was doing it correct a minute ago. All right, there it is. I don't know. But I had it a second ago. Yeah. I just don't know. I just want to know how to get it to the place where I just want to get it to where the place where it goes live. To where we hit the button and it just goes live. Oh, Steve says his power went off. Oh, okay. He said he didn't. He said his power went off. He didn't. Oh, good, because I was blaming him. I thought. Yeah. I don't know. Christina says we'll get it figured out. Maybe you're right, Christina. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll run a test tonight during the subscriber show. Yeah. We'll get it figured out. Just so we could put, just so we can hook our StreamYard up to it. You know what I mean? It would really be nice. If we could find how someone else uses StreamYard on TikTok, that's all we need to do. And I added scenes or whatever. I added a scene, so we should be able to go live. But I don't know. Shit. Now it's getting so late, I should probably just end the show. Because now my head's about to explode. My head is going to explode. And I can't. And my hair looks like a mess, but what's going on with my... I don't know. I just give up. Maybe we're never going to go live on TikTok. Maybe it's never going to happen. No, Christina says she's not. Christina says she's on a mission. All right. Well, you figure it out, Christina. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll go live tonight. I don't know. Maybe that's the plan, to just go live tonight. Let's hope. Steve says his power is going to be off for like 30 minutes. His landlord just texted him. All right. Well, that's good because we're just about, I got to go take a dump anyway. Show's about over. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for staying with us. And we have a subscriber show tonight at 6 o'clock. Subscriber show. Subscriber show at 6 p.m. tonight. Let's hope I'm not fucking alone for that show. Tell you that.